Hey guys, Payout Scout here, and today we're going to be going over a lineup optimization for DraftKings college basketball Showdown Captain Mode, Oregon at Seton Hall, and this is going to be for December 5th, 2020. So this is my first video, but basically wanted to give a little background on this sheet, which I'll be going through a lot and hopefully iterating on and improving and cleaning up a little bit as I continue to make videos. But this is just a lineup optimizer file that I built in Excel, and I later on might make a video and even send out templates of this file. So please comment if you think that would be helpful or if you guys would enjoy it. I know it's been super helpful for me, and it's been a really nice thing to have when constructing daily fantasy lineups. I know it's really popular to have a tool like this, so I built mine specifically for college basketball, and I think it's something that's worked out really well for me so far. And like I said, I'll be putting out a video on this later on. But without further ado, let's get into the optimized lineup for Oregon at Seton Hall, December 5th, 2020, Showdown Captain Mode. So let's start off with the captain. So our captain on the roster is going to be Eric Williams Jr. And we picked him because he's got a good value for his salary. So what this column is, you'll see here and here, is going to be basically the player's projected points per game divided by their salary, and then that's going to be multiplied by 1,000 just to give us cleaner numbers rather than really small decimals. So as you can see, 2.77, that's a pretty good value for our captain here. And we'll actually go to the player stats sheet, and we can see in the first game they've played so far, 36 minutes. That's a pretty good usage rate. We like to see guys in the 30s and above are really good. That means they're going to be padding stats, getting a lot of just points, racking them up. And as you can see, third in field goals attempted on the team. That's a good indicator we like to look at is are they getting a lot of shots? Is the offense running through them? And for Williams, he's getting a decent amount, especially for the value that we can get for him. We like this. His numbers here with his salary. And as you can see, total rebounds, 9. That's really good. We love rebounds in college basketball. I think it's a great way to pad those stats, get those points racked up, especially when you're playing this many minutes. You're going to find the ball on the board. So that's a good indicator right there. 9 rebounds, 13 points, not great, but good for what his value brings and for what we can get at the captain position. And then assists, not great, but I want to caveat and kind of give a little brief overview of assists. I don't really anchor or weigh too much the assist component, just because in the college game, the way the rules are, the recording of the actual statistics of an assist is a lot harder than like the NBA, for example. So in the NBA, they're more lenient. They allow the continuation aspect. It's a lot easier to get an assist in the NBA than it is in college, where college is more of just direct pass to score. So we don't really, or at least I don't really like to weigh or put too much weighting on the assist metrics, just because like I said, a lot harder to get in the college game, and it's just not something you can really rely on guys to put up big assist numbers. You don't really see guys that are consistently putting up a lot of assists. It's more of just kind of a volatile number that we don't really like to rely too much on. We like rebounds a lot more than assists in general. Anyway, so that's Williams. He's our captain. We like what we have with him so far. So another thing that drafting Williams at the captain position allows us to do is select these 4 guys as our utility, as well as Samuel. We'll get to him, but this allows us to get the top 4 guys remaining as utilities, and we can take a look at these guys. So we're going to take as our utility guys Omorii, Duarte, Rodin, and Mamakulishia. I know I probably botched those names, but let's take a look at their stats and just see what kind of numbers they're putting up. So first we'll start with Oregon, Omorii or whatever, and Duarte, 34 and 38 minutes a game. That's huge. You guys are playing a lot of minutes, absorbing most of the time, and similarly getting most of the shots up. So 19 and 12 field goals attempted. That's the bulk of what the team is putting up. So that's what we like to see. Great numbers in field goal percentage, but also total rebounds, pretty solid numbers for both of these guys. And Eugene with 31 points in his first game, and then Duarte with 22 similarly. So these guys are, the offense is running through these guys. These guys are going to take a bulk of the usage. We really like playing these two guys in the utility position. And then we can move on to Seton Hall now. So Mamukela Shavi and Rodin. In their first 3 games, we see 36 and 32 minutes on average they're playing. That's really good. Top on the team, and similarly top in terms of shot attempts. They're getting the most up. They're the ones, like I said, the offense is running through them. They're seeing the bulk of the usage. And then both guys are solid rebounders. It's a function of the minutes they're playing and just the nature of their positions. So we like their rebounding numbers in their first 3 games. Just under 22 points a game and just under 16 a game. So utility-wise, we're getting the top 4 players from both teams at the utility position, and that's good. We're going to be able to really score well with these 4 guys. And then the last utility guy, so Tyree Samuel, this is an interesting pick, a really good value for his salary. So he only costs $2,200, projected points per game of 11. So that's our value metric of 5, which is very high. And because he's so cheap, that allows us to get these top 4 guys while still having a strong captain at Williams Jr. So we'll take a look at his stats now. So Samuel, just under 18 minutes played in the first 3 games on average. So not huge, but for kind of a junk guy, a guy that's just going to fill out and complete the roster, essentially, not terrible. In 18 minutes, you can get some, buckets, some junk buckets and boards, and just like pad stats here and there. That's all you need really from this last guy. So just 4 field goals attempted per game so far. Not a huge number, but like I said, this is more of a guy who, any production we can get from him is just really a bonus. So we like the numbers he's putting out so far in terms of being that, junk guy at the bottom of our lineup. But in having him, like I said, we're allowed to get these top 4 guys and then also a solid captain position. So we're feeling really good. Our calculations from this lineup, projected points are just around 170, and then our salaries coming in just under 50,000 at 49.7K. So perfect. We're getting real close to that 50K mark, which is what we want. Yeah, so that's basically it. Just to reiterate, Williams Jr. at the captain. We're taking these 4 guys and Samuel as utilities. So please let me know in the comments if you're going to be playing this lineup. I think we're feeling really confident about this, and we're ready to get this going. Got multiple submissions for this lineup, so we're feeling really confident about this, and hope that you guys enjoyed this video and that you're going to be tailing with us and playing along with this same lineup too. So please, again, like and subscribe if you have not already. We're going to be putting out more of these, single game fantasy lineup optimization videos and just, pumping out as many as we can. I know that college basketball season has kicked off a little bit ago, and as the season goes on, we want to get more and more videos out and continuing to improve on this sheet. So please, in the comments, let us know if you enjoyed this video, and we will see you in the next one. Thanks, guys.